Что, окей? Let's go. Начинаем. Okay. Hello to everybody. It's everybody here, and now we start to gonna talk about some topics like perhaps which you don't like, guys, because really most of Western mass media news, it's just hypocrisy. I don't know pronunciation exactly, but anyway, it's like this, you know. And because I'm objectively, I have many questions to the world mass media news, and many questions about cultures, and many questions about politics, many questions about history. Historical moments very important for make you understand and clear how the Western mass media, especially United States, behave in this kind of world circus. I explain you very well. Many people think I'm left and I'm kind of sort of communist, but it's not. I am 100% anarchist. If you want to know, yeah, you must listen the song of the Sex Pistols. Like, it's from album 1975, like God Save the Queen and Fascist Regime. So it was sarcasm, perhaps, from Johnny Lydon, Johnny Rotten books I have is in my collection. But in some way it's really objectively true, because if you see clearly to the Western democracy, you will understand me much more better what I'm talking about, because all this kind of fake democracy, it's work only for rich peoples. For poor peoples, it's nothing. It's nothing, because poor people still work as a slave for the white wasp, for example, white American, or English people, or Australian or somebody else. You can see this clearly, especially in like Arab Emirates, in Dubai, and everywhere. Because if you have passport like Bangladesh or Indian or Pakistani or I don't know, Chinese or Russian, or Ukrainian, you will have really low cheap salary, or even Korean. Lowest, at least, to be honest, than Australian or American or British. So how can you call these things? How you can call this? Is it not racism? Is it not discrimination? And what is this? It's really, you know, I just wonder, many British people who live here, who live in Dubai, for example, who live in other Emirates in this country, they just pretend and close their mind and close their eyes and don't say anything. Any protest, I didn't saw anything. What about the human rights? What about the feminism? What about the rights of the human or woman, female, or something like this? You see, even my lighter dropped. So it's really very weird, I think, and no problem. And the problem is because you guys behave exactly like hypocrisy as you wish, as you prefer, and only can fuck my mind or somebody else who telling truth. Okay, you can check the news about Tucker Carlson from Fox America, if I'm not wrong, and you can see, you can check what he said, what he says, and how he's thinking. And I see any time when I try to open your eyes and telling truth or clearly, honestly telling my mind, you always guys complaining. All European complaining, almost all my friends European complaining, always they keep asking, why you say this, why you say this, why you say this. When I lived in this crazy Italy, strange Italy, they always fuck my mind. Then I realized it why. Because you guys don't have democracy yet as well. I asked him, my Italian colleagues, do you have a democracy? Is it democracy? Is it European country? And they say, no, nothing, you're kidding me, sei scherzare. So it's always like this, it was always like this. And since I live a long time in Europe, 10 years, I always hear these things. I always hear this bullshit and this kind of complaining, and always somebody try to fuck my mind. Try to say something against the democracy in Europe. Try to say something against about democracy in the United States. You'll get punched. But they always blame Russia, always blame Putin and something like this. I tell many times, Russia, it's not perfect country, and also America, not perfect country. Putin also not golden. He's not golden man, but I think he tried to do the best in this situation, in the country which he got in the 2001 or 2000. And I want to ask you guys, why you complain about Putin always? And if you guys, your team, your PR team, who come to Moscow to organize his PR program here, PR company for being president, because I know, and if you want to know, you also can check this information, it's free in Google, you can get how the American special publicity and PR technologists, they come to Moscow, to Kremlin, be invited by Yeltsin family, something like this, and they try to do it. They try to help to being president of Mr. Putin. That's why you're now complaining. I wonder why you wonder. This is my point, this is my topic. And another many questions I have, I can tell you many things. I can tell you many things. Because the people who don't know me, they always ask, who you are for talking. Okay, so it means you live in the kind of system of the castes, right? Caste system, like in India, you're Brahman, you're slave, you something else. So it's important still now in our modern society, right? In the Western society, in the Western cultures, where is the human rights, where is the fucking value of blah 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 and blah blah blah. But in any time I can listen this. Who you are for talking this, who you are for think about this, who you are for judge, who you are for there's many idiots in this world who just think democracy it's something particular, and only who have money have rights to talk and share opinion about politics and politicians, something like this. And anybody cannot judge, nobody else. Only. So, I repeat you again and again, this is fake system. This is fake democracy system. And most of you guys, it's just hiding socialist. It's a hiding left system. It's a hiding left democracy. It's a high democracy like this. And it's left socialist you just hiding by mask. It's capitalism. It's capitalism, but it's not capitalism, because if you read Capital of Marx, the book, you will be understand it. But seems that 90% you keep like a stupid slaves who did not study well in the school. This society just don't have good education. This society don't have good life, at least like even some food. You keep in propose this system. You keep this system, I mean politicians, in propose. for people to be more stupid. If the people stupid, it's more easy to manipulate by them and control the brain. Plus religion, plus this poor life, plus war, which you organized frequently there, where you have oil or something like this. And that's all. And that's all. It's clear, very, very, very clear, as much clear as it can be clear. So I think, and I'm pretty sure, most of you guys will hate me, angry. Okay, you can hate me. Like many English people told me, they hate me. You can hate me because I'm not dollar. You can hate me because I'm not euro. You can hate me because I'm not even pounds. I'm just myself. And I'm honest. I'm saying exactly what I'm thinking. But you guys seems you believe and thinking what it must to believe. What neighbor believe and I will be believe. What my boss believe on the world and I can believe. You don't have freedom, you don't have democracy. You just following your society, your neighbors, your, I don't know, colleagues, your classmates, your university mate, roommate, whatever. And then who more communist and socialist? You or me? Sure, it's you. Because repeat again, the world system works and right by left political parties, left politicians who want to make everybody same. Everybody wash the brain, same wear t-shirt, same pants, same hat, this and same brain, same mentality, same vision. If somebody watch different to this world, oh, you so bad, you against human right, you against female right, you against this, you against this, you against this. I already explained many times and saw by my eyes and feel many times when I live in Europe and talk many times with English, British, German, Italian, French, something like this. Why you hate Russians? Why you hate Russia? No, it's not just because suddenly Russia now attacked Ukraine. It was a result of the long story, which was start from maybe the end of the Second World War, or maybe in the beginning, before or after, like Great October Revolution in the 1917, something like this. If you know the history, guys, and you know what I'm talking about. So it was started like this. And because of Lenin and his team was kind of adept of the Western democracy, freedom, blah blah blah, get money from Switzerland, Germany, as I said, and go to Russia in special train. So, and you organize the revolution, want to just make this kind of business, plus territory for your business, something like that. But Lenin closed the border and say, guys, fuck off. That's all. Right? Right. It's clear. It's clear. You don't need to even like make some special, I don't know, review or really special things for find this information. It's open information. You can check Google, you can check many books, YouTube, whatever. Just the problem because many people don't think about it because they're poor. They don't have time to think about it. They don't have any possibility and ability to just analyze the situation, what's wrong, because they need to survive every day, fight for their life, for their money, something like this. So is your point. This is your target for manipulate people in this way, right? Right, absolutely right. And then you need to now really colonize Russia, destroy it. That's why you organize this genocide of the white peoples in Ukraine, you don't care about Ukrainian. You don't care, you don't feel pity about Ukrainian or Russian or even, I don't know, Europeans who will die there and or who already died there. You don't care, because for you important is money, business interest. This is most important. I know many things, and I see independent journalists like David Icke, who you hate, who was banned in Google, who was banned there, who banned there, but it's not paranoia, it's not some crazy things. It's just objective reality. Objective reality from the person who study politics, who study global politics in my university, who study until now, who learn and checking news, monitoring. But before I really studied, I read a lot of books, a lot of articles, and a lot of talk with many businessmen and journalists in the world. And I am journalist, also world journalist, who don't know still now. Yes, I do. And that's why I have my right, and I think it's right of anybody, everybody, citizens of the planet, of this planet, for save this planet, for avoid the Third World War, for avoid nuclear war, nuclear bomb, must to really care and think about it. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you'll share this video with your friends, and